Y'all, can you believe it? It's a bespoke YouTube video. We're playing some Rana Card. I played a little bit on stream. It's a deck builder, but it's not like an enemy comes out with a sword and it's like, I'm gonna hit you, and then you're like, block, block, attack. You know, it's different. The card's almost like, it's almost like an auto battler slash clicker incremental game. I'll do my best to explain it as we play, but really, I'm gonna do like 1 or 2 of these depending on how long they take. I'm so excited for Clover Pit. I think we're gonna be recording a lot of Clover Pit now that my daughter's in school. Things have kind of eased up a little bit. There haven't been like any YouTube videos bespoke made over the summer. We were going through it. To be honest with you, we were going through it. But we're back now. Whatever you're looking at here, you know what? Maybe we should play. I don't know if this is difficult. It's Super Growth, Herd Bond. I think these are 2 different kinds of deck. I'm gonna stick with the deck that we already used on stream so I can explain it better, but I'm gonna go to Ascension level 1. Can I say one of the things, in case you're wondering, NL, why are you playing this game? A, I already played it and I enjoyed it. B, I love this like bespoke Fisher-Price style like interface they got going on here. I enjoy that a lot, but I also think the mechanics are good. By the way, it's not a knock on Rana Card to say that I'm excited for Clover Pit. I think Clover Pit's just it's going to be an awesome game. This is an awesome game too. So I'm going to do my best to explain it. Obviously, it's got some Slay the Spire style pathing here, but basically, what's going on? Okay, you have your goal is to generate this much, your KPI, your key performance indicator. This gets generated by gold, and the way you generate gold is by harvesting plants that you place. Plants are essentially cards you add to your deck. You place them on the plot. Some of them have adjacency bonuses, i.e. if you're next to something that gets a buff, they also get a buff, or vice versa. But essentially, you have plants. They have a meter under them. Growth indicates that the meter increments by the number associated with the growth. So growth 1 makes it go 1, 2, 3, so on. Growth 3 fills up the bar for this guy all at once. Every time you grow a plant to fill the meter, you get its harvest effect. So there's growing and there's harvesting. When you harvest, you gain 3. So now you're seeing it, right? We got to generate 23 in 1, 2, 3, 4 turns. So we're going to have to generate like 6 a turn. So we'd like to harvest you twice per turn. How do you do that? You draw cards. Now you might, there's a lot to talk about here. The first thing is, the main thing you want to avoid in the game, usually, is something called a time explosion. Sounds like you'd want to avoid it IRL too. The way that you get a time explosion is cards don't have a cost to play, they have a cost to draw. So, if you have 3 limit for your cost per turn, and then if you draw anything that costs more after that, you get a time explosion, which after the first time explosion will do damage to you. But let me tell you something. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to draw and hope, because we can see that there's 3 cards. That means there's a 2/3 chance we get one that costs 0 and doesn't do a time explosion, and a 1/3 chance we get a time explosion. We didn't get a time explosion, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do drop, increase the growth of a random plant. I'm going to gain $1 and increase the growth of a random plant. Then I'm going to harvest the plant. And you might say, NL, why on earth would you not just harvest it early? Well, because harvesting fills up the whole bar. I'm not going to fill up the whole bar. If it's already a little full, we might as well fill it up from 0 instead. Now, I'm going to play this card. It guarantees we're going to get a time explosion. It guarantees you draw a card that'll cause a time explosion, but it also gives you 6 growth, which is 2 harvests here. It's a lot of money. And the first time you get a time explosion, it doesn't actually hurt you. The first time per battle. And that's, to be honest with you, that's basically all you need to know. There's your time explosion, there's our money, and then we go on to the next turn. It's that easy, man. So we'll do exactly the same. We'll do exactly the same thing. You can also, if your cards are all like random, then you can just click this to play it. But I don't want to click this because I want to maybe have a chance to draw a dewdrop. But maybe not, because I don't want to lose any. I don't want to lose any HP unnecessarily. So what are we gonna do here? We're gonna random grow, harvest the plant immediately, and then just end our turn. And then after you meet the KPI, every gold you get just becomes yours. And there's a, I don't want to, I've taken damage because I'm a fool. I don't want to spoil it for you, but there might be a little CSGO style gambling that we can take advantage of. So there you go. That's basically, I think you'll figure it out. Well, the main thing is we want to get more plants. And if we get more plants, this will, like, there's synergies involved. I think this is a cool twist on the deck builder formula, but you might have to give it a minute to truly understand it. On harvest, gain 5. That's good, but it takes 5 to fill up. For each adjacent rice, gain 2 extra gold, evolves after 50 harvests, or gain 3 and the one to the left of the plant gains 1. I want to go rice, and the reason I want to go rice is because I know there's like trinkets that can buff you if you have rice, that I didn't get to take advantage of last time. So we draw. We got rice. We'd love to put the rice in a spot where it could be adjacent to lots of other rice. And then frog statue gives us 3 gold per turn. But it does take up a plot, which is kind of annoying. So what do? Let's harvest rice, man, because it's hard to harvest it. And then let's go random. Random, that was a huge one. I don't know why we got 1 extra gold just for playing the card. All right. First time explosion doesn't harm us. I think we send it and then go random. Now we'd prefer not to have any more time explosions. You can get some crazy builds that happen in this game, but in case you ever find yourself being like, what the heck is this guy doing? Don't worry about it. Whenever we do something like relevant, I'll explain it. But you really can't, well, I was gonna, we can just play everything. It's nice to have this, like when you have a deck that plays itself. Our deck doesn't really play itself, but you might be saying something like, NL, don't you want to draw these other cards? Yeah, but I don't want to, the thing is, I don't really want to take like a 50-50 chance to take a bunch of damage just to generate like a little bit more gold right now. That's pretty much the calculus of what we got going on here. Unstable Hourglass. Turn 1, turn end, gain a gold. After 2 time explosions, gain an extra gold. Safety Timer. Gold bonus is lost. Triggers at the end of... Oh, so this is like if you want a time explosion every turn. Now, I'll level with you. Deflated Puffer was good for me, but it's too... I don't know if you can read everything here, but essentially, when you harvest on it, time explosions don't hurt you, which is really good, but it's also the exact run I did on stream, so I don't want to do that. I want to try to take this fella right here. During... your lunch break at work, a sudden explosion jolts you awake. We have a massive frog statue. We could give up 20 gold. Next year, you won't lose hearts from time explosions or lose half your health but gain 20 gold. Interesting. You know what? Let's not lose money from, or not lose health from time explosions on our next year. Next year, at the start of each turn, gain 4 gold. Next year, at the start of each turn, get 1 global growth. We want money, I think. Money's going to help us more long-term. But, you know, it's a roguelike. Don't worry about it too much. We'll discover it as we play a little bit more. So, time explosions do not hurt us anymore. So, I think... Well, one second. I think what I want to do is this. I want you in the middle. You can't be moved, unfortunately. I want you in the middle so you help our rice grow faster so it evolves faster after getting the harvest. Then we see what you got. On harvest, gain 3 and the one to the left gets 1 growth. I'm sorry, I gotta harvest the rice. It's gotta be done. So I think we'll trigger time explosions for like super growth. As we don't have to trigger them like manually, we could trigger them... Come on. We could trigger them like just by drawing instead. Wait for this turn. Like draw, okay, time explosion. Time explosion did not do any damage to us, which is exactly what we're looking for, but we can't draw our other card, that's fine. If you try to draw too much, you're just drawing dust. Fellas, you know what I'm talking about. Let's harvest this. Every time we do random, we're hoping random hits you because we get 2 growth for the price of 1. Let's draw. Doesn't even matter because we don't take damage. It hit you. We get 2 for the price of 1. It's a dream come true. You know what? No. We want to play micro insurance every time because the micro insurance gives us so much extra growth, man. Micro insurance, guaranteed draw. You get harvested again. Random growth. We got 62 gold. We're popping off, bro. Just watch the pretty colors, okay? Now time explosions will hurt us. Time explosion this turn. Negate health loss from time explosion on next turn. For 1 cost, I don't really like that. And you're a time explosion build, I don't really like that. You're also a time explosion build, I don't really like that. I'm gonna take this card and I'm gonna sell it. I'm gonna take this job and I'm gonna freaking shove it. Your company has delivered you a care package. What do you want? Gold, trinket, or card box? I think I want a card box. And the first one's free. This is how they get you. The first one's free. And you're like, oh, 10 gold, that's the worst draw of all time. I'm gonna spend 50 gold on a medium chance box. What are we looking at here? We'd love to get a red, a gold, or a diamond, obviously. I don't want to be too greedy, but a red, a gold, or a diamond would hit the spot, bro. Okay, good plants, good plants. Gain. Okay, I gotta read, careful. Time explosion, immediately harvest plant on the left. Oh my God, that seems incredible. You put it next to the rice. And then we do go time explosion build. Okay, it's the red too. We gotta take it. We gotta take the boom boom pipe, man. Take it. Yeah, take it. But now we gotta do. I'll open one more. Now we gotta take like a pufferfish or something to stop us from getting hit by time explosions. Please give me a pufferfish, 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 pufferfish. Boom boom grass also gets us scaling on time explosions. Use on one plant for every 2 growth cycles it has, gain $1. It would be better on things that take a long. You know what? That's not that bad. I think I could use that. I like the boom boom grass, but I used it, and I'm cognizant the stuff I'm saying is very silly, but I used it in my stream run. I used it on my stream run. We don't have any money, obviously. We can sell cards, but we're so new. We have like nothing to sell. Gain a wood borer for every 3 spells you play. What is a wood borer with the Magic the Gathering symbol? I guess we'll find out. So I think immediately harvest plant on the left. Obviously, you're not getting the synergy anymore, but still, immediately harvest the plant. We harvest the rice, it's worth the most money. Play balanced growth. Play draw. Okay, I'm willing to take a risk because the game, I like the risky draw. It's got a real explosive kittens sort of feel to it. What's wood borer? Lose 3 gold when you draw it. Unfortunate, but you know what? We immediately harvested the rice and then we get random growth. Let's not cause too many time explosions on purpose because we don't want to accidentally like, you know, die, I guess is the word I'm looking for. That's a perfect one for percentage profit. We get 2 extra gold off of that. Let's immediately harvest this fella just for 3 gold. I recognize we could get more out of that, but that one's really close, so it feels bad. All we really need to do is get to 63. We're on our way. Guys, I'm at minus 6 gold. I'm at minus 6 gold. We're only gonna have one more turn. Let's try to draw. Oh, that allowed me to get a wood borer. This is devastating. I think we were in there though, even if we draw a wood borer, which obviously we did. All we need to do is force a time explosion, which will give us a ton of growth and allow us to meet our KPIs. Look at that. Listen to me talking like I got a regular job, man. Okay, restore 10. That could be big for a guy like me. And then I gotta think, you get buffed on the left, you also get buffed on the left. Putting another rice here would kind of go insane. And then a blue trinket pack. This is like a relic from Slay the Spire. Each time rice plants are harvested 100 times, grant a rice field or gain 1 rice. I mean, this is obviously good long term. Oh wait, this is different. This is not a rice plant. This is a rice field. On harvest, gain 4. For each rice or field on the field, gain an extra 1. Evolves after 50 harvests. Or just 1 more rice. Buddy, I think I gotta take the rice early. I think I need the pace. This one was actually a little too close for comfort. I don't know. I didn't let the fears sneak into my voice, but we definitely want another rice. And for each adjacent rice, gain 2 extra. So now we're making money. I think on this one, we want immediate time explosion. Time explosion gives us a harvest, which gave us a ton of money. Then we harvest you again, which gives us a ton of money relative to where we're at. Then, let's go with the randoms. This is an unfortunate play. It's only for 1 gold. I probably could have done better with that one, but that's okay. Okay, next time explosion will hurt us, so you gotta be careful. Honestly, I think you just play your cards, end your turn. I don't want to take too much risk. We're in a pretty good spot right now. This one, I don't mind drawing on. Dewdrop? Drop top? Balance growth? Balance growth hits you? I'd really like percentage profit. Ooh, I'd really like percentage profit. Am I willing? You know what? I'm willing to take a small hit. I've decided I'm willing to take a small hit. I didn't get what I wanted to get, but we certainly got enough money to make it through. We lost 5 HP, but you get HP back on shops. You get it from bosses. You know the deal. Immediately get harvested. You're getting close to evolving. I don't know what rice evolves into. Based on my taste buds, it probably evolves into potatoes, but I know that's a controversial take. Not everybody feels the same way about the relative rankings of carbohydrates. I'm a potato guy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. On harvest gain 4, every time a dewdrop is played to get 1 growth by default. I'm just gonna go percentage profit again, man. I think that it's not an amazing card, but it's doing something. Turn end, gain a leech bug plague. I guess we'll see what that does. Okay, you need to be harvested. Huge. I'm harvesting you because even though you had 1 growth, you're closer to evolving than the other one. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's fine. And then play. I'm gonna guarantee a time explosion, which will give us a ton of growth. Random. 1 extra gold, end turn. We got like almost halfway there on the first turn. That's pretty good. But now we got a leech bug plague, man. Gain 2 leech bugs. It's gotta be that. Gain 2 leech bugs. The leech bugs make you lose 1. But I can live with that. So what are the odds that we draw something that we don't like? I don't even care about the loss here because I think we get 10 health back for beating the boss. We got like there's 8 cards in here. 8 cards, 2 of the 75% chance this doesn't time explode. Still high chance. 2/3 chance we don't time explode. They scammed me. They're scamming me, Morty. They're scamming me. It's all right. That's more damage than I meant to take. Leech bugs. Draw. Don't draw harvest time. I'm begging you not to draw harvest time. Huge. We have 1 more turn. I would just say turn end. Turn end and send it, man. I can't believe we got the plague again. This is insane. Okay, this is perfect though, because watch this. 2 gold for me. 2 gold for me. I'm gonna say immediate harvest on you. That gets us there. Now, do we want to take risks? I don't think we want to take any risks. Things are getting a little spicy here. Ascension 1. Ascension 1's got hands, man. I hope, by the way, if you're watching this, I hope you picked it up a little bit. I hope you kind of understand what's going on. After harvesting 200 times, gain 2 rice, then destroy this trinket. I would happily take that. Now, by the way, you're gonna be like, NL. I can't see your trinkets. Well, here's the thing, brother. I gotta go somewhere. I gotta go somewhere. You might say go a little bit low. Well, you know what? Actually, I don't like the aura of putting myself like here. I don't like the aura of it. I'm sorry. You know what I can do? I think I can put myself here, not block the trinkets, and nobody really cares about this. I don't even know what that button does, to be honest with you. So we don't even need to worry about that. All right, this is huge. Immediate harvest. Let me see a dewdrop. Let me see a dewdrop. We want a micro insurance. We want 6 immediate growth. Balanced growth. Percentage profit. Percentage profit. Taking no damage. Looking good. We don't have immediate harvest, unfortunately. That stings. But we can do percentage profit on you. Make a little bit of money. I think we're not going to risk a time explosion, but we need to scale faster. Like 79, these are rookie numbers, man. You're evolving in 17, which is actually pretty merciful, if I'm being honest. Okay, I can live with that. Let's go percentage profit. Percentage profit rounds up. You hero. And then this is our last turn because it's the winter time, but still great time for percentage profit. Please hit this. Please hit this one. The random gods have not been kind to us. Let's end the turn. So we're not making a lot of money every time. We need to find something that hopefully allows us to scale a little bit. Because we're winning, but we're not winning by a lot. Might be insane. But wouldn't it be insane not to take the rice at this point? Hang on, I gotta view my map, man. So we can put a rice there. It would be nice to put a rice here as well. What do we have? 3 evaporating dewdrops to your bag. Increase the growth of a random plant by 1. I mean, that is pretty good. Bamboo, raindrop eggplant for every dewdrop played. I think I want to buy this to improve our rice ability. Heal myself. Okay. We can refresh for 5 gold. 3 evaporating dewdrops to the bag. Makes it easier to keep drawing, but I think I'm going to refresh and see what they got for me. Max HP. Each turn, gain an evaporating dewdrop for every 5 spells. Turn end, gain 5 gold if there's 6 plants on the field. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're about to place 5. I mean, eventually, that might not be like an immediately necessary purchase, but eventually that's going to be awesome, man. Now, it's the first real boss. 20 minutes in, we're on the first real boss. Now, day-night cycle, gain 1 dark gladiolus. The thing that sucks about this is, don't I have to... Oh, no, I don't even have to place you, man. I don't even have to place you. So you go here. Balance growth. Listen, the reason that it's dangerous to draw already is because of this one that costs 3. But we gotta try, right? Great draw. I don't know why we got a bonus off of that, but immediately harvest this one. We're making money. I don't want to do micro-insurance yet. We should have done micro-insurance, y'all. We'll do it next time. Can't do it anymore. I mean, you could play it, but it doesn't give you any benefit. Immediately harvest this fella. Should be no risk. Balance growth. Should be minimal risk. Oh my god, they're scamming me. They're but we have way more turns, but they're literally scamming me. We took 5 damage off of that. Only the red card can hurt us when we draw it, man. They're literally trolling. I go again. Okay, now this time, let's learn from our mistake. Let's force a time explosion. We drew Dark Gladiolus. On harvest, gain 3 health, then transform into a Light Gladiolus. But if you still have a Dark Gladiolus out there at the end of the turn, you lose 6. But the Light Gladiolus, you gain 10. I think we don't play it. And hopefully we don't even get to draw it. Okay. It would be nice to get it out there working for us, but I don't know if that's actually going to come to pass. Get harvested. Do drop top. Honestly, I'm a little scared. I'm gonna push it. I consider that a successful push. Let's end our turn. I just want to make sure we're making our KPI. That's it. What? 1 in 6, we take those. 1 in 5, we take those. Huge get, huge get. 1 in 4, we take those. Oh! The worst part is I knew, it didn't feel right. It didn't feel, guy who predicts bad thing will happen every time and then bad thing happens and says I knew, that's me. I mean, to be honest with you, I'll tell you what. Let's force it, because every time we get a time explosion after playing micro insurance, we get 6 growth, and 6 growth is kind of crazy for us. Love that. Okay. Play it. Draw. Oh my god, that's the only card you're not... I'm literally at risk of death from a time explosion. I'm at risk of death from a time explosion, and you're laughing. I can't play Dark Gladiolus because it causes me to take damage. You have to draw. Oh my god! Are you trolling? Okay, so no matter what, I can't risk a time explosion, which means we cannot draw a card because I'm not willing to lose the run to that. I only have to get 40 something. You have to risk it here. I was so ready to be dead. Okay, crazy harvest, end the turn. We need 27 in like 2 turns. You have to try. Push it next turn. You can spend, that's gotta be done. You can spend HP to make up the difference. We don't have enough HP to make up the difference. We have to try. Oh my god, they've killed me. We had a time, for some reason we had a time shield. I literally have no idea why, but we met the KPIs and made it. Holy cow. Restore my health. And then that I can't believe we made it. I can't believe we made it. Let's get some more rice adjacency going. Okay, we obviously we're in a little bit of trouble here. It has to be It has to be golden rice. All rice and rice field gain 3 growth at the end of every turn. Our rice is now going to scale like crazy, man. It's going to scale to an insane degree. I think we want a safe path, a relatively safe path with minimal bosses. Okay, what do we harvest? This fella. This fella's about to evolve, bro. Always, you get 1 time shield, in case I haven't made that abundantly clear yet. Always, we want to use that time shield at the start because we get the growth. Improved rice, gain 9 for each adjacent rice, gain 2 extra. Okay, okay. And then it evolves after 50. Maybe real life's like that too. I don't know. We're getting closer than we've ever been before. I'm willing to gamble. I'm willing to gamble. I'm not willing to gamble. We get tons of passive growth on our rice, so maybe we should gamble a little bit less. Huge, what a hit. Let's pass turn. I don't need percentage profit. We're making Jim Cramer. We're making mad money. One of these, little dewdrop, little drop top. It would be nice to have some more targeted growth instead of just like random growth, but this is a good game, man. I swear to you, I'm not putting on airs. I'm not being paid by the Rana Card Corporation to say this. Increase growth of a plant by 2. I know I said I need targeted growth. There's just a part of me that thinks, why would I add this into my deck when we get so much passive growth on our rice for free? It does get really good, though. Maybe we could take 1. Could start removing some cards at this point, too. Like, we could easily remove balanced growth and not feel bad about it. Like you get harvested. Oh, it harvests faster too. That's all it does. All it does is harvest faster, bro. Oh my God, you drew the one thing you're not supposed to draw. I would have played, if I knew that was coming, I would have played micro insurance, so I could have gotten some extra draw off of it. You scammer, bro. Okay, well we're not taking any risks. Our rice is growing so well. There's no. Well, that was not. It worked out. Whatever, I'm taking a chance. 1 in 5. You're seeing this, right? You're seeing the great trolling that's happening to me right now. That's driving me insane. It's driving me crazy. Every time I look around. Okay, still we did very well there. And don't debase yourself by commenting like, does anyone else not know what's happening in this game? You can figure it out, bro. Negates heart loss from time explosion this turn. If a time explosion happens when this card is drawn, no health is lost. Okay, that actually seems like the sort of thing we might get down with. Harshier KPI times 1.05. Time explosion does not reduce health. Playing a card reduces health equal to its time cost. Huh? Okay. Wait, so I lost 1 health for playing something that costs 1. So this is not worth playing. We don't take damage. We need 161. Give me the growth. No matter what, I think we're going to want the growth. And then we're going to want this. Even though that cost us 2 health. I think that was important. So time explosions are good, but paying free stuff is good. Playing stuff that's not free might be bad. We don't take damage from time explosions, so let's create a time explosion. The time explosion gives us guaranteed growth, end the turn, and only play cards that are amazing or cards that cost 0. I think we figured it out, man. Like, I could harvest, but I don't need to harvest. We got 1 more. We're making it. We're making it. We can't not make it with what we got here. Literally just made it. And then create the time explosion, get your growth. Don't play anything else. Old NL would not have figured that out. Old NL would have been like, what's going on? Why did I lose? Get this game out of here. Get it out of here! New NL, we tanked those. Red trinket, give me something with rice. A rice keyword. Each time you enter a shop, a random item will be free. I was gonna say, what a coincidence, I'm getting one right now. I want to customize my frog statue, man, for 100 gold. Increases the growth of a random adjacent plant by 5. Gains 8 gold or gain 8 hearts. Dude, if we gain 8 hearts, we can tank a time explosion every turn. KPI plus 10. This turn gain 1 black hole bug for every 5 spell cards. Now I can generate a time explosion every turn. That's crazy tech. Negate loss from time explosion this turn. We already have no loss off of it, so that doesn't seem like a big deal to me. You need to get harvested. Dude, this is going to evolve. You're going to evolve faster than any of these ones. Probably because I'm targeting you with the cards that allow you to evolve. What the heck did Black Hole Bug do? Immediately harvest. It's got to be micro insurance because we're going to get a time explosion like no matter what, I think. Overhealed, recovered 5 HP. Okay, we're like halfway there and we're halfway there. So it's a little spooky. But I think we got a good shot. I think we got a good shot to get there. I don't want this yet. Do I want to? Yes, now I want to create a time explosion. And then I want to harvest you. That was a great turn for us. This is huge, because every time explosion, you automatically get harvested, bro. Crazy, crazy. What have you done? What have you done, Black Hole Bug? Nobody knows. Silver Growth Booster, kind of crazy. Now it increases the growth by 4. I'm going to use it on you, man. I don't think we're going to time explode here. I don't think they got the stones to time explode me. They'll probably time explode me on that one. Get harvested. We made our KPIs. We got nothing to fear. Honestly, I think we might have broken the run wide open. Our field has gotten far too expansive, though. How do we get this rice again? Didn't we have a bunch of rice coming our way? First time you enter the shop, the first refresh is free. Turn end, gain $1. I might just sell the bamboo grove for 30 gold. I think it's got to be card box. I think we need more plants. Please. Boss. Trash. That's a common. Trash. Guys, skip the animation. Skip the animation. I got gambling to do. Skip the animation. This costs 1. I don't want it. I don't want it. Give me this. Sell this. Give me high chance box. Do we have a shop coming up next, actually? If that's the case, we probably shouldn't be spending 200 on gambling, but for a blue, all that for a blue. We get to pick 2 out of 5, though. That could be good. That could be good. 1 rice is a given. And then reduce the growth of a plant. Next draw, if a time explosion occurs, gain 6. 6 isn't enough for me to care, man. I think quick reaction might be good, because on a time explosion, you add a card back into your hand. From your bag into your hand. Decrease the time scale limit by 3 during winter. How the heck am I supposed to get 261 in this short time span, bro? Well, one thing I can do is I can put a rice here to make you better. I'll negate health. No, we don't need to negate the health loss from a time explosion this turn. Huge. Now generate the time explosion and harvest. Okay, so we're gonna have to do better. We might have to gamble a little bit, or spend some HP on this one. We'll see. Okay, immediate harvest. That's a given. Silver Growth Booster gives us another harvest. You're going to evolve soon, too. Time Explosion this turn. You get to add another card from your bag into your hand, which is exactly what's going to happen. If the Time Explosion happens when this... Okay, you don't... That's fine. We're about halfway there. We're about halfway there. I think we got a chance to make it. I think we've done our part. Harvest time. Okay. It's a 3 in 8 chance. I take the guarantee. I take the guarantee on that one and hit you with a Silver Growth Booster. You might say, why guarantee a time explosion instead of taking a chance? Once a time explosion happens, I can't play micro insurance for value. Also, I get 6 growth if a time explosion happens right after I play micro insurance. That's the whole meat and potatoes. It's the same reason I'm doing this right here. And you might say, but NL, you're losing HP. That is true. But I heal it off of my orange frog statue. Harvest. Gain 9... Froggy coins. For each adjacent rice, gain 2 extra and trigger twice per activation. that might be some heat, man. I still think we want you to... And by the way, adjacent counts on the diagonals too, which is crazy. When global growth occurs, all rice get extra. Every time rice-type plants get harvested, 100 times grant a rice field. Yeah. We need more rice on the board. We definitely need more rice on the board. Me, when I don't understand charcuterie, I think that's a pretty good joke. It's not like the best joke you're ever gonna hear, but I think it's pretty good. Let's draw. Draw again. Don't draw harvest time. It's that simple. Now, guaranteed time explosion. Harvest you. Harvest you once more. Are you seeing the gold that we're generating? It's actually not nearly as much as I thought it would be. I thought we were gonna break the game. Harvest it. Harvest it again. I know we're making it slower for the other ones to evolve. They'll get there, bro. They'll get their chance, okay? Well, we didn't lose any health off that, but it would have been better to lose health off that and draw a better card. Percentage profit. Dewdrop. Hit this one, please. Hit this one. Frick it. Immediately harvest it. Go again. Silver growth booster. Huge. So when that gets gold booster, it's going to hit you in one hit as well. Crazy. Crazy tech. That's crazy tech, too. I'm going to draw. You scammed me. You scammed me, and it doesn't matter because I met my KPIs. It's that simple. I'm playing too fast. I got to slow down. Think of some stuff that would really take you to the next level. On harvest, adjacent boom boom plants gain 1 growth. On time explosion, gain 10 growth. I'm selling you. Unfortunately, you are only good if we have boom boom plants, which we went rice mode instead. Gain a parasite for every 5 spells played. 2 rice, bro! You put them here, you put them here. Holy cow, this is crazy. Yes, again. Get it again. I'm willing to draw. You gotta go time explosion. And then, how much are you getting on harvest? From 94, we had 26. You don't even have to think about it, bro. I'm drawing dust. What does Parasite do? 2? Are you trolling me? It does 2. It costs 2? So what do we got here? 2 and 8, 1 and 4. Scammed. I got scammed, but you know what? It doesn't really matter because we heal up anyway. And our econ is definitely there because we harvest that super high yield rice. Force a time explosion to give us some extra growth. Force you to grow again at the end of your turn. And I mean, we're feasting now. We're literally feasting. Bad play, misplay there, whatever. Still make it, harvest you again. Now we got enough money. We can do whatever we want with the shop, essentially. How about, I don't know, am I crazy to say maybe like more rice might hit the spot? I might be crazy. For every 15 harvests, gain an evaporating dewdrop. We harvest like non-stop. Let's go ahead and take that. Rice that's adjacent to more rice seems to be sensible. We're almost at the second boss, which is kind of crazy. Spend 100 gold, gain 1 health at the end of every turn. Earn 50 gold immediately, but lose 1 health at the start of every turn. I think we could do that, because our frog is like over-healing us, right? So let's see, you're free. The next harvest of every mushroom-type plant gives you a bonus. We do not care at all. Let me see sell cards real quick, because let me tell you. Balanced growth cannot be sold. Oh. Reinforced fuse has been useless for us. Percentage profit. I kind of like having 0-cost cards because it makes drawing a little bit less risky, don't you think? It makes sense to me. Quick reaction time. That seems pretty good. The rest of them, I mean, percentage profit is reaching the point where I guess we'd rather draw our better stuff, but it's not generating enough gold to really like move the needle for us, I guess, but that's all right. Let's see what we can add to our deck, maybe. Gain a gold when you play a spell that costs 1. When you play a spell that costs 1, get a random plant on the field to grow. How much do we have that costs 1? 3 cards that cost 1. I mean, growth is how we make money, so I think that makes sense to me. Each turn, gain an evaporating dewdrop for every 5 spell cards played. And then this is free, but I think we just buy it. We don't really want it. We want to buy it and sell it, and then harvest the 20 gold. Look at me, man. Look at me doing like roguelike stuff. I don't think we really need to expand. Move all cards with a time cost of 0 from your bag into your hand. Seems very good. We don't really care about a safety fuse. We don't care about bamboo. I would pay for one more reset. Add a random spell card to your hand and single use it. Each time adjacent plants are harvested 5 times, gain 3. Nah, I don't think that's meritorious, man. I think that's pretty good though, and I think I would leave off that. And then we got our next shop. Gain 1 sour spitting garlic. What do you do? On harvest, temporarily increase the growth cycle of all plants by 1. Temporary growth cycle is bad. We definitely don't want that. Oh my god, that's literally the only thing you had to not draw. So we shouldn't play it, in my opinion. The artificial rain is nice because it gives us 5 extra growth, but I would rather pass the turn and try to make it on our own merits. But please, oh my god, you drew it immediately. we should have triggered the time explosion last time. That one's my bad. It may make a difference. I mean, we got like a long way to go. Don't draw it. Literally, all you have to do is not draw it. And there's so many cards you could draw instead. Pardon me, I got a little water. It was like the dictionary definition of a little. This is the one I don't want to draw a sour spitting garlic, bro. This is it. Rice field. Gain 4. For each rice or rice field on the field, gain 1 extra. Evolves after 50 harvests. Am I crazy to think... Oh, it doesn't need to be adjacent. It just needs to be on the field. But we do want to harvest hue a lot. Because you gain 11, and for every one you get 1 extra. You give us 13, and it triggers twice for every adjacent one. But eventually you're going to get there. Okay, what's our spell? Increase the growth of a random plant by 1. Place a random card from your bag into your hand. You cannot draw cards this turn. Oh, I'm not going to play that. It's just not going to happen. But I will play this and bring everything with a cost of 0 into my hand. And then a quick reaction. Then a micro insurance. Then draw for the time explosion. Then a final draw. Increase the growth of a plant by 1. Let's do U. And then it gives us silver growth booster. You're going to get passive growth. I'm not worried about that. Okay, we're not quite halfway there, and we're not quite halfway there. That's fine. Oh my god, we drew it immediately. You have no choice. You play micro insurance and just send it, and then you harvest this bad boy right here. I don't know if we're gonna get to 1600. Stop drawing sour spitting garlic so early. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna lose my mind. Stop drawing sour spitting garlic. Okay, it's all in. And then it's micro insurance. We get a little extra gold out of it at least. We get a little harvest going on here and a little balance growth and end the turn. We're like halfway. Okay, this is much better. 0 cost cards go to my hand. Percentage profit goes on you. It's 2 gold, but might be worth a shot, right? Harvest me. Try a draw. Freak out. I'm gonna freak out. I'm gonna freak out. We can't, there's no reason we should be drawing this as much as we are. Okay, this is huge though. Harvest this. Go again. That was scary. Give me the guaranteed time explosion instead. How many turns? We got like 3 turns left to get 500. I think it could happen, man. Send it. That's exactly what we needed it to hit. It hit exactly what we needed it to hit, because now we can do that. Now, micro insurance, guaranteed time explosion. That's not the card you want, but it might have been the only one we could have gotten there. I'm not sure. Draw. Don't scam me. Don't scam me. Draw. Oh, they've scammed me. Harvest it. Give it some more growth. Pass the turn. We have 1 more turn after this. I think we're gonna make it. But it's a little hot. Time explosions trigger 1 extra time. That could be good, because you would trigger this harvest 2 times, so I'm not even going to sweat that. Let's make sure we guarantee ourselves the growth. Oh my god, we're gonna make it. It's the final turn, but we're gonna make it. And we get another rice field! Might as well just get there. I'm so sick of this guy, man. I'm so sick of this guy. Oh, I'm a fool as well. Wait, I've made a mistake. The only way we lose is if we don't hit our KPIs. That's a given. You could lower your max HP, but get more turns. That does seem like really good. Or you could just get 1 extra growth per turn. Let's get 1 growth per turn just because it makes it not make the run take much longer. That seems sensible to me. The reason I'm stupid is we could have just moved this up here and then moved like another rice down there, and then we've got 1 more adjacent rice. Kind of actually same thing here, and that's a little bit better. Okay, get harvested. Reinforced fuse, might as well. It doesn't cost anything to play. Which probably means we should have done it earlier. Let's go micro insurance, draw something that causes time explosion, end the turn. So overtime, we really, I mean, this is obvious, but overtime we really want to see our, I'll look at that in a second. We really want to see our rice fields evolve. But they got a long way to go, and I'm not specifically targeting them. Increase the growth of a plant by 0. For every 3 harvests, gain 1 extra growth. I don't know if I've done anything here to help you. But I seem to have earned a lot off of that, so I'll take it. You're about to become a gold booster, which is actually insane for us. Draw? Don't draw something that would scam me, please. There's only 1 card that can scam me. Time explosion this turn, global growth +1. Insane. Insanely valuable. And then we harvest you. Oh my god, we're making money hand over fist, bro. If you understand what's going on, which I completely understand if you don't, just for the record. You drew the thing you're not supposed to draw. Not that it really matters that much because we won easily. Okay, red card pack. Honestly, some buildings might go crazy. I think our plants are kind of okay. Gain 3. Each harvest reduces its growth cycle by 1. I mean, honestly, just having another plant out there, it minimizes the chance that a random's gonna hit something we like, but eventually you'll harvest a lot, and harvest triggers could be worth something. What do I want? 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 60% chance, we take those. He left me! My heart! I left her! Do you know that one? Harvest, harvest, harvest. Okay, we're just gonna put a wish blossom up here for now. That's an old TikTok joke. I wouldn't expect you to necessarily understand it. It's been a while. It's pretty cerebral. If you do not have any cards in the bag, global growth +1. Check this out. Micro insurance, draw this, play this. These are all products. Global growth +1. Oh my god. The man, he understands the game. I could explain it like I'm 5. I could explain it like you're 5. I could explain it like you're 5. Oh, black hole core. Rainbow global growth +2. I'm mogging. We even have a rice field just sitting here. Just sitting here waiting to pop, man. Okay, we might have made it over the scary part. And it, like, don't get it twisted. It was scary, man. This is exactly the same turn. Holy cow. And that's a dream come true, because now we play Radiant Growth and it actually works. We end our turn. Oh my god, we're farming. At the very least, if you don't understand what's happening, I hope you're enjoying your dinner. And, final draw, increase the growth of a random plant by 1 plant, so a random card in your bag in your hand. Huh? I don't know what... It doesn't, it would only put products in my hand. Also, I hope you're happy I'm having fun. I guess that's the other thing I was gonna say. Hope you're like, I'm glad he's having fun. Each time adjacent plants are harvested 5 times, gain something. So you can see the power there. The power is that you put this on the... You look like you're from Night Rain. You put this next to the thing that's about to have a growth cycle of 1, and then you get more gold. But the gold is so minor, I think I'd rather just take 20 off the top, even though I doubt I'll use all that. At least I can put it into the real enjoyable aspect we have going on here, which is gambling. It's gambling. If a time explosion occurs, all cards in your bag will have their time cost reduced temporarily by 1 next turn. That's crazy, man. A 1 cost harvest time? I was gonna say, it's not even possible for me to create a time explosion anymore, which is actually, like, devastating. Do I want to draw Locust? Set the growth of 1 random I guess I'd rather draw... Yeah, I'd rather draw and play everything, just so that we're not drawing them next turn. Kind of sucks to set your growth to 0, but... is what it is. Time explosion negates loss, okay. Now let's do a micro explosion here. I was starting to get a little cheesed off with the RNG aspect that time. It's not their fault. It's just the way RNG goes. When it works for you, you're like, I love RNG. When it doesn't work for you, you're like, I hate RNG. I think we're at the point, like, you don't do anything. I wouldn't mind selling you and just putting another rice field out here. That seemed like the right move based on how it made my PC lag a little bit when we were collecting our money. So I think that we're doing something right. All shop items are cheaper. After 60 time explosions, gain a time bureau, then destroy this. Honestly, I think we had time bureau on our stream, and it was good. There was nothing wrong with it. But at the same time, you're like, not to big pun unintended, but I don't think it's that big of a deal. Big pendant pack, 2 pendants. Man, this is horrible. I think we want prophetic dewdrops, and you sell for 10. I'll just take you in that case. And then I want a high chance box. We're gonna be gambling like crazy on this one. Let me see some rainbows. Oh, that's it. That's a karambit. That's a stat track karambit right there. Time explosion gives global growth. Huge. Time bureau gives double effects. I think we definitely want stable rain bomb though. And then let me see one more rainbow. I'm not greedy. I'm not greedy. Gold. That's not so bad as long as it's gold. If after playing micro insurance, if you cause a time explosion, place the spell card with the lowest time cost from your bag into your hand. Seems crazy. Seems crazy again. I don't need anything that makes time explosions less scary. We already are not scared of them. And we're getting more trinkets, man. Big pendant pack where you pick 2 of 5? This seems like crazy luck. Okay, this seems amazing. Every time you play 5 spells, reduce the cost of your spells by 1 for a turn. That seems incredible. How are we doing on golds here? First harvest of every turn can be harvested twice. Also seems amazing. Guys, I think we've broken the game. I think we've broken it wide open. The heck is a dizzy bug? Randomly scrambles the time cost of all cards. Well, obviously I don't want that, man. I'll tell you what. Draw harvest time. Harvest this. I was hoping it would harvest twice. That's okay. Alright, well, we gained 308 on the first turn. 308 on the first turn seems pretty good. Please hit the rice in the middle. If time explosion, reduce cost. Okay, well, I'm still gonna harvest. 52 for a single rice harvest, bro. That's crazy. There's a lot of stuff happening every turn. I'll give you that, and then you just play those. We're gonna harvest you for 26, and then for 52. And then we might as well draw our dewdrops. I guess it doesn't really matter. You get them at the start of your next turn anyway. Trust me, by the way, it's not lost on me that, like, we're not where we want to be. But we're close. We made it. We did it wasn't by a lot. We didn't make it by a lot. That's scary. Maybe we need more. I don't think we need more plants. I think we need like more cards that harvest. Would you play it all rice? Would you play a card with the time cost of 2 or more all rice and rice fields gain 1 growth? Whenever you play 2 spell cards with a time cost of 1, all rice-type plants on the field gain 1 growth. Doesn't this seem better? Why do you... I guess it depends on your deck. We only have 2 that cost 1. We only have 1 that costs 2. I think you actually take this. It seems easier to force it because we can guarantee drawing the most expensive card by forcing a time explosion via micro insurance. You wouldn't understand the level I'm on, is basically what I'm trying to tell you. By the way, it did not work like that immediately. My bad, y'all. Let's start there. Balance growth didn't hit. Sleight of hand doesn't matter. What does black hole bug do? Decrease the maximum time scale? Yeah, I don't think we want to do that at all. Got 300 on the first day. That's pretty good. We got another rice field as well. How are our rice fields doing, man? Still 27 away. That seems not great. Oh, jeez. What have I done, man? Why were you giving me 52 before? I don't want any black hole bugs, please. I don't want to play final draw. We're gonna draw for the time explosion. Gold growth booster. Final draw. Balanced growth. End your turn. Okay, we're literally going to make it. It literally was kind of close. When it says the time scale, oh, this is the time scale. That's not that bad. Then what was I stressing out about, man? I was stressed for like no reason. I'll give you that. It's kind of hard to follow what's happening. As the run has gotten more and more complicated, it's gotten harder and harder to understand. This is a cell. Nothing here is relevant for us. I definitely think it's plausible we will not beat the boss. That seems like the sort of thing that could happen. But do you see what I'm... when I called it a... it's like an auto deck builder. Like, we're now at the point where, like... I think this is a great quality of life addition to the game, man. Who would have thought? A button that plays your cards for you. We want to draw, right? Yeah, we want to draw. Imagine if you had that in Slay the Spire. That way you can just focus on the deck construction and that, you know, I'm sure you would probably do better if you didn't just have the deck play itself, but once your deck is like good enough, you could just be like, you know, count it, friendo. I kind of like that idea. In before, like, oh, he's quiet quitting. He doesn't even want the games to... he doesn't even want to play the games anymore. He wants the games to play themselves. And yet you churlish, Rube-Facey, and so-and-so are asking me to play Mega Bonk, a game that does exactly that. If there are 5 rice or rice fields, there's not 5. There's way more than 5. Do you think it's possible that this is... Well, growth dewdrop is actually incredible, so never mind. If it's more than 5, that would have been a dream, don't get me wrong. How unfortunate you lost. Okay, moving on. Well, anyway. If you have any cards in the bag, global growth +1. What's free here? Boom Boom Pipe. Might as well buy it. We got a lot of money. Don't really need that. Don't really need to expand. What else you got for me? When global growth occurs, rice gets even more. After 12 turns, transform into an original copy of the item on its left. I think it's too late for that to matter. Let's refresh again. Whenever you play 2 spell cards, rice grow. Does that make sense? What I just said, does that make sense? Anything that costs 0, I'm a big fan of buying. Gain an evaporating dewdrop. An evaporating dewdrop is now also worth 2 growth instead of 1. I don't want any of that. I mean, you're not so bad, but like... Life goes on. All right. We're ready. It's the final boss, man. KPI +20, gain a gotcha machine. End the poor man's seed. After 12 turns, if there's no prosperous seed, lose all your HP. So we have to draw poor man's seed, which is here. Gotcha machine also gives us a random orb. I forget how to use that. It triggers every time adjacent plants are harvested. There is a part of me that thinks I just move you down and go gotcha machine here, because we harvest this all the time. And then return and reduce the growth of adjacent plants. After 10 harvests, you become a prosperous seed. Okay, well, I can obviously harvest you 10 times. I don't even think that's going to be that much of a challenge. And you're reducing the growth of these. I don't really care. We also need to get 5,000 gold, which is like really hard. So let's start here. I'm going to start with the harvesting, man. We can draw whatever we choose. Whoops. Whatever we'd like. So I'm going to start with the harvesting. Slide 0. Just play all the cards you can. What's happened? Select and discard one card. Discard final draw. Confirm. Play everything again. Get final draw. Increase the growth of a plant by 0. A final draw. Increase the growth of a plant by 1. Well, I'd rather draw first. Final draw? What have I've played 15 spell cards in a single turn, apparently. Draw another one. All right, now the bad thing is we only got 580 gold. The good thing is we're making some progress. I really don't want to harvest you off 1, so let's harvest the seed instead. Select and discard a card. Discard rice field makes way more sense. And then growth booster. Should have used final branch on you first, my mistake. How about one of these? How about draw all your cards? I'm looking at this and I'm wondering if a fella like me triggers all the harvest effects of poor man's seed. That's not so bad. I am wondering if I even have enough cards to generate as much gold as I need to generate. But I think it could happen. I'm still not sure why I have to discard. Maybe hand size or something. There's something going on, and it's not the game's fault. It's my fault. Just play everything, man. The only thing I'm concerned about is whether or not we actually, and we're doing great with, like, you know, this thing's gonna transform. There's no doubt about it. But the other check is, can we get to 5,000? And we're not really scaling. We also apparently have inhibited our own ability to create a time explosion, and I don't know what we did to do that. I feel like I've made my deck too good. I've made my deck too good, and now I'm being punished. But we might actually, now that we're almost there. We're actually almost there. Just make sure you don't need to keep drawing, because return one random card from your discard pile to your hand. That's what's happening there, maybe. Something to do with that, perhaps. Love to see the evaporating dewdrops, don't get me wrong. This seems like kind of a crazy thing to say, given the circumstances, but I actually feel like the game is not playing itself enough. Trigger the harvest effect of one plant 10 times? Oh my god. Select and discard. Get rid of this rice field, bro. I guess we're getting all these rice fields because of our trinkets that give us rice fields when we harvest enough, and we're harvesting like non-stop. That makes perfect sense. That's funny. We're almost like going infinite on dewdrops, because every time we play the spells, we get more. Look at that, we get another dewdrop. The dewdrop comes in, it doesn't give us anything else but stuff. Holy cow. Holy cow. Are you as jazzed as I am, man? Get rid of this rice field. I don't want to see that. Get that out of here. Harvest this fella. Draw a whole handful of stuff. Play as much of it as you can immediately. Continue. Wheel and deal. As if you're Gavlan himself. The button has a nice tactile nature to it, for sure. And the last evaporating dewdrop. Yeah, we're gonna make it, y'all. I think we're gonna make it. Dump them. I don't know what I did that stopped us from being able to get time explosions, though. I apologize on that one. Well, I don't apologize, because it's not a big deal, but... I apologize for not knowing so I could explain it, as if, like, it has any, real bearing on anything at all, but... We make it right now. Look at that. And then I'll just end the current year, bro. I don't care. I'll end the year. Look at that. It's that simple. Rainbow trinket pack. Because you can go endless. Definitely give me 2 extra growth off of your dewdrops, man. But that's gonna do it. That was Rana Card. We had a successful run. I thought we did a darn good job. Most profitable card was high yield rice. No surprise there. I'm actually a little surprised that rice field was coming up close behind it. And then our trinkets, I wouldn't worry too much about this. The trinkets were not nearly as relevant as the actual cards. Good run though. And honestly, I think Rana Card is a great game. If you can figure out what's happening while watching, I think you could have a great time playing this game. It's very satisfying. And the runs, the first run I did was like 90 minutes, but that's because I was figuring stuff out. Now, a run that's about an hour is about right, man. Looks like there's something going on with the story here too. Just because Hades 2 and Silk Song and all this stuff is coming out, don't forget about Rana Card. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future. I'm going to be making some more bespoke YouTube videos. It feels good to be back. Thanks for waiting around. See ya.